Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunatham Mitam Tam Sajivam Sadaitam Sabodhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Vishakha Nitwangscha Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityanando Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. All glories to Sri Guru and Gauranga. All glories to Shri Hare Krishna Mahamantra Sankirtan. All glories to Sri Guru Parampara. All glories to His Divine Grace Satchidananda Bhaktivinoda Thakur. All glories to Harinam Chintamani. Harinam Chintamani. All glories to my spiritual master, His Divine Grace Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Thakur. All glories to my grand spiritual master, His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur. All glories to assembled devotees. So let me check the questions. Dandavat Pranam, dear Master Gurudev, I would like to know if we can pray for a relative who is in difficulty. When and how to pray? During the japa or apart from it? Very nice question. First of all, devotee's nature should be full of compassion. Jive daya, name ruchi, ishare prem, sajane maitri means compassion to all living beings. This is called jive daya. Then name ruchi, keep chanting with sound faith. Sajane maitri, relative. With relative, we have to keep always friendship. Friendship. Never ever make anyone as our enemies. And then Ishare Prem. Ishar, Supreme Lord, always we have to keep prem, love. So in this regard, obviously we have to pray. We have to always be well-wisher to all living beings, not only these relatives. And Japo time, we have to always think about Radha Krishna. And apart from Japo, whenever you have lot of Whenever you want to pray someone, this is after japa or before japa or during your sadhana morning and evening. You can pray for them, for your relatives. Do our prayer interfere with the karma or with the free will of the person? I hope you understand what I mean. Yes, I understand. First of all, we have to know, Lord is the controller of providence. Lord is controller of providence. A Lord have lots of loving affection towards his devotee. Whatever devotee pray, always Lord keep in the favor of his devotees. Therefore, everything will be destroyed. If a devotee pray for anyone and Lord listen, then all the past karma will burn. Everything will finish. So, finish means Lord will inspire them to chant. In that way they will destroy their all past karma. Everything based on the Lord's hand. But devotee's desire most important. So you are devotee, you have to pray. Then there is no interfere of their karma and also free will. Free will never interfere, Lord never interfere. Okay, in the Jaiva Dharma, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur speaks against establishing temples. However, we see that his spiritual successor, such as Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur and his disciples, established many temples. How to understand this apparent difference of attitude amongst pure devotee? Very nice questions you ask. Yeah. This is Manini Devi's questions. Very nice. Yeah, Bhaktivinoda Thakur clearly explained for the sake of practice spirituality peacefully, better not to establish big temple, not small, not like a temple. Temple should be there. But Mott, Mandir, Dalan, Badi, Nakara Prayas. Mott means ashram, Mandir means temple. You know, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, all temple you can see, very small. In Prabhupada, Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur, whatever he established, it was small temple. Chaitanya Math was small temple. All the branches were small temple. It was small, yeah. And after Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur, whoever following the Bhaktivinoda Thakur instruction, they are always keeping small size. Because if you really want to be peaceful in spiritual practice, how much you keep your temple small, that much you can be peaceful. And how much your temple is big, that much you will be engaged yourself with management. And in order to manage all the temple, in order to manage all the devotees, you have to compromise what you don't like. You have to compromise what you don't like. What to do? Therefore you can see, when temple expanding, it is like Maya Devi giving us, making a tricks with us. Maya Devi, he is just inspiring us to make a big. After making big, establishing big institution, then management will take our all all time. There's no time left over for chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Always thinking about management. But mind always, our main goal of spiritual practice to fixing our mind towards the Lord. Means the Lord's services. That is our main goal. But we will be away from that. Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, although there Bhaktivinoda Thakur says that he makes established temple because his focus was for preaching. But small size temple, the preaching is a big size. Means preaching attitude was high. Simple living and high thinking. It was the philosophy of Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. So, we cannot say the Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta not following the footsteps or following the instruction of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Mentally he was not attached. Once in his lecture, in his instruction, you can see that he says, Prabhupada Bhaktivinoda says, if it is required to sell the bricks of our temple, of our building construction, we can sell the bricks and print our books and distribute the books. It was the instruction of Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta. So he was not that much attached to make a big constructive, big temple construction. He wanted to establish actually printing press. And all the devotees, they need their minimum accommodation. In order to pray every day, a small temple, you can see lots, Chaitanya Math, Adi Math, very small temple. I hope you understand what I want to say. I think this is everything over the questions part. Now we have to go through the 26. नाम रूप गुण लीला अभिन्न उदय अचित संपर्के बद्धो जीव भिन्न हयो. So we discuss about it, right? Nama Rupa Guna Lila Abhinna Udayo. Abhinna means non-different. Whose Nam, name of Lord, means Lord is Krishna, Krishna's name, Krishna's form, Krishna's qualities and Krishna's pastimes are non-different from one another. Achit samparke baddha jiva bhinna hayo. Whereas for a conditioned soul, due to the contact with material energy, they are distinct. So many times I explain about the matter that all the qualities what we have We got it from our association. It is influence of our association. Whatever contact with material energy means association of material energy. Our association, they are all material person. If someone have association with spiritual person like Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta and his disciples, pure devotee who is chanting pure name, if someone have contact with such pure devotee, then their attitude also change. They are not interested. You can see one family, there is a devotee one, the rest of the family member, they are not devotee. Then you can see they are understanding so much gap. So much gap. Devotee's nature, always tolerance, humble tolerance, real devotee's nature. Others, they always have ego. Why? You can see people have ego. Someone have ego with his beautiful form. But they are not that much beauty, how much beauty we see with Kamodev. They are not that much beauty. Nowadays everybody, almost everyone in the city, man, woman, they are going to beautician, beauty parlor. Purpose to make themselves beauty, attractive. But they are not such beauty as Kamodev, Madan Mohan. Roop. People have also wealthy. When they're wealthy, they also got ego. If they know how much wealth Kuber have, then they should not think about, I have so much wealth. Kuber, Dhana Kuber, so much. People also have keeping their ego with the opulence. But they don't have such opulence. How much opulence King of Heaven, Indras have. Sometimes people also have ego with their intelligence. They are not that much intellectual, how much actually Brihaspati have. Very much intellectual Brihaspati. Even I saw in the Chanakya, there is a person in India, based on presently Bihar, great scholar. He has so much talent. There is a king named Chandragupta Maurya. King named Chandragupta Maurya. He was only alone, but at the end, he got so many. He ruled all India. Chandragupta Maurya. How? Chanakya's intelligence. He used to follow. So we are not that much talented as Brihaspati, as Chanakya. Chanakya, nothing in front of Brihaspati. So, why this ego? Because what association we have, we are thinking, I am supreme. But when we come and contact, like, I can give an example. One person always born in the cave, never coming out of the cave, always looking at the anything he look with this kerosene lamp, which is called a hurricane. Some fuel and then lamp is there with that lamp. The one person telling him, please go out of the cave, I can show you sun. He doesn't know sun means. So he is bringing that kerosene lamp. Kerosene lamp means kerosene in one oil, but the lamp is very cheap oil. So kerosene lamp he is bringing with on. Kerosene lamp on. This flame is there, fire flame is there. Why? Then person asking, why you are bringing this kerosene lamp with on and going with me? I want to see sun. So these people who has no any common contact with the spiritual abode, and they are always material world, they have such type of ego. But who already have some realization about spiritual practice, spiritual abode, they are not, they are always, you can say, humble. So Achit, when it means who is pure devotee, they are always, their mind always stable. They are not influenced by any material greed. Anyway, let me read what he said. Krishna is the supreme conscious being. Therefore, his name, form, qualities and pastimes are integral to his every identity. The jiva is a spark of consciousness. Therefore, in the pure state as an atomic conscious entity, his name, form, quality and activities are factually not different from his true self. The conditioned soul, what I explained, pure devotee means conscious, pure devotee, pure state. But the conditioned soul in contact with the material world takes gross and subtle bodies that are distinct from his true identity. Associate with this body are name, form, characteristics and activities, all of which cause the jiva's bewilderment. For one who is liberated by Krishna's mercy, this extrinsic identities cease to exist, always exist. Though, before I explain already, this is pure devotee, means we not materially attached. The pure devotee, they are getting this spiritual perfection form. So they are not like this, there are no differences. But conditioned soul means they are not different. Pure devotee, name, form, it is not like different. But conditioned soul, they are different. How much we are contact with materially, we have material contact, that much our nature, culture, everything changing. Everything change. Changing in each other. It's changing. One after another is changing. Today you can see in your mind you are thinking that he is my friend or he is my friend. But tomorrow you can see you are thinking he is not my friend, he is enemy. Understanding change. Today you are male, next life, because of your karma, you become female. Everything change. So therefore, as soon as we get human form, always we have to think. Always we have to think, what is our main goal of life? Main goal of life, you can see what you want inside, everything fiction. Peace should be eternally peace. Love, eternally in love. Everything fixed. But material nature always changing. So intellectually, if we think, it is better for us to keep our focus to our spiritual practice, and material duties we have to maintain just as a duty to maintain. That is the best way. Intellectual people, they are thinking about that. We consider that person is intellectual who is always asking devotion, always looking devotion, devotional advancement. That person is intellectual, because devotion will take us to Supreme Lord. Supreme Lord abode always stable, eternal. Everything stable. And material, everything changing. One after another, always putting us in distressful condition, distressful situation. How much we are materially attached, that much we are in distress. We can see. So therefore, try to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and progress your life to establish in spiritual abode. Shuddha jive namo rupo guno kriyayaka. I already explained that. Jadasrito dehe bhede eishe viveko. Shuddha jiva means pure jivas, means devotees. Pure jiva means not like a devotee like me, who is completely free from all material recognition, material appreciation, name, fame. That is called pure. The pure jiva always close to Lord. They don't have any desire to involve themselves with material gain. The pure jiva's name, form, qualities and activities are one. Sometimes Supreme Lord is testing his devotee. How? So Supreme Lord sending Maya Devi to the devotees. And Maya Devi's influence, the devotee getting so much opulence, so much appreciation, so much name, fame. Lord is testing us. So, we like it, or we like something else. When we like, in order to protect our position, material position, we are always fighting with others. Why? Because this is my brand. I shouldn't allow anybody to use my brand. That means brand, we are too much attached with our brand, not attached with God, with Supreme Lord. My spiritual master used to say that Maya Devi's last punishment with Pratishtha. Maya Devi arranged all name and fame, people running behind us. Then Maya Devi watching her. Like, I can give an example. Like, Thod Kala Bacha Shidhar. Thod Kala Bacha Shidhar. Economically poor. Spiritually extremely rich. In order to teach all of us, Lord Chaitanya, when he was in Shiva's house, with special mood, which called Sat Pahodiya Bhav. Mood called Sat Pahodiya means 21 hours with same mood, and he just bestowing his mercy to everyone. Whatever devotee asking, he is always giving. So when Shidhar, Kalabacha Shidhar came, then Kalabacha Shidhar, in his eyes he saw, before I used to see this Nimai Pandit is like one Brahmin son. But today, in my vision, looks, he is like a Supreme Lord, Krishna. Then he started to cry. He started to cry. Why? Because he was thinking, Lord is such a merciful. Every day, whenever he comes to marketplace, he is just forcefully stealing my goods, means what I am selling. Thod means banana stem, banana flower, bananas. He used to steal and left. He never pay anything. I was thinking, anyway, he is not paying anything. He is a Brahmin at least. I am doing some Brahmin seva. Although he was not rich, but there is explanation. Bhakter anna prabhu kadi kadi khaye, abhakter anna prabhu uluti na chaye. Which devotee, from his home, Lord, grabbing everything. And abhakta, non-devotees, what they may prepare so many opulence food, opulence accommodation, like Duryodhan, Pandavas and Kaurava, Duryodhan. He arranged nice decorative palace to greet Krishna. And also he arranged very opulent food for Krishna. But he refused. Krishna refused it. And went to Vidur, Vidur is a devotee of Lord. He never arranged anything. Vidur went there. Krishna went to the Vidur place. So here, so many examples are also Sridhar felt, so Lord is such merciful for me. He is coming every day marketplace and grabbing from my shop something used for him. So it's such a merciful, I am not able to recognize it. He is Lord. In that way he is crying. And same time, Supreme Lord asking again and again and again, I took a lot of things from you. Today I like to give you boon. And that boon will pay off everything. Please ask some boon. Then Kalavacha Sridhar says, Prabhu, don't cheat me. I am not a businessman in front of you. Then again and again, when Supreme Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asking him, and then he says, Supreme Lord says, I would like to give a boon. I would like to give you boon, give you such boon, if you just keep dust in your grip, inside your grip. When you open the finger, then you can see dust turning gold. Such type of boon I am ready to give you. Then Kalavacha Sridhar says, this is testing, This is testing. Supreme Lord always testing us. Really we want Him? Means we want His service? Or we want some opulence, material opulence? Therefore, Supreme Lord asking him such type of boon. Ask some boon, I can give you such boon. But finally, what Sridhar says? Sridhar says, Prabhu, if you really want to give me boon, I want such boon. Then Supreme Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, what boon? Please keep me under your lotus feet, life after life after life. Keep under your lotus feet, life after life after life. So much money, so much material gain one side, and one side Supreme Lord's feet. Or Supreme Lord appear, giving instruction to everyone. And all of a sudden, you get message, this $1 billion American government giving in that place, which is just half an hour away from your home, where Supreme Lord giving darshan and instruction from that place half an hour distance. $1 billion means 7,000. Yeah, it's very difficult to say. 1 million means, 10 million means 1 crore. 10 million means 1 crore. That is 7,000 কোটি টাকা কত হবে? 70,000 crore rupees. Anyway, that such a heavy $10 billion. No, $1 billion. $1 billion. So what to do? Will you listen Lord Chaitanya's instruction, take darshan, or you run behind to money? That is the test. I think at present, especially my condition, I don't know others. If something happen like this, I'll run behind. I'll run behind that money, at least get the $1 billion. So this is taste of, even the sadhaka, sannyasis, control his lust, anger, greed, madness, bewildered, everything he controlled. But envy, it is always there. Subtle manner, envy is there. We may show our people, I am liberal. But in reality we can see we are not actually liberal at all. Always we are keeping our own agenda. So therefore you can see, although we got instruction from our Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, unitedly under one shelter, Radharani spread the loving message of Rupa and Raghunatha with full of enthusiasm. Where we are united? We are not united. We may say we are united, but where? In preaching field, if you go there, then you can see our real face. We may say we have to serve Vaishnava. We consider that person as Vaishnava who is in our society. Others, they are not Vaishnava. We are ignoring them. But Shastra never say ignore any Vaishnava. Vaishnava definition, Shastra say, who is chanting, they are Vaishnava. So where? Shastra going one direction, we are going another direction. But we are using Shastra, but not following. Therefore, Vaishnava Dharma such a magnanimous Dharma. Or where is magnanimity? Nothing is there. Always we are calculating how much I am giving, how much I am getting back. Book we print, if the cost is 200 rupees, we are calculating we have to sell 300 rupees. Then we can have commission and everything. All the business plan. Perfectly we are managing. But situation, actual spiritual atmosphere, there is no business at all. Business should not take place in spiritual. If you need, how much cost you have, you can take it that much. So anyway, this is the Kali Yuga. More or less all we are in achit, conditioned soul. Although we are in the temple, but we call condition. This course, this one course, devotional course, charge this much, advertisement there. Today I saw one advertisement. Then I was thinking, what is going on? Lord Chaitanya's mission, 6 Goswami's mission, going one direction. We are taking their name, Lord Chaitanya, 6 Goswami, but we are walking another direction. Therefore, all the conflict, all the discrimination, we can see amongst us. But in the real spiritual person, they're always in one point. Just whatever previous text says, Achit samparke baddha jive bhinna hayo. Because in the name of practice, actually we are achit, means material, condition, position. Therefore we have conflict. If you are one point, you are really pure, then we should, our point will be one, fixing. Point have been fixed. No, this spiritual society still have value. What value? Something is better than nothing. In that way, we have value. Don't ignore it. Don't ignore it, the spiritual society. Just know the truth, follow the truth we have to follow the truth with our best ability. That is the way to survive spirituality in this age of deception, Kali Yuga. Shuddha jive nama rupo guno kriya eko jada shrite dehe bhede eise viveko. The pure Jiva's name, form, quality and activities are one. But when one takes a material body, distinction arises between them. Material body means siddho deho. You know, like our Rupa Goswami's, is siddho deho. Siddho deho means spiritual perfection, from a spiritual identity is Rupa Manjari. His age fixed. 14 years, 8 months, 27 days. This is Bhaktivinoda Thakur described. Rupa Manjari's. His also outfit fixed. Mayur Pucho, peacock feather. His service also fixed. His mood also fixed. Everything fixed. Follow the footsteps of Lalita Sakhi. Never change. But we are here, material body you can see. We are always conflicting amongst each other. Even our own comments is conflicting with us. We say we have to chant constantly, but we can see we are always busy with some material gain. How to, instead of chanting constantly, you know what we are doing. I think all of you understand. I don't need to say naked manner. Krishna nahi jalo gandho atoevo tanno nama rupe gunalila eko tatto bhaya. There is not a whiff of insert matter in Krishna. His name, form, quality and lila. And lila. Therefore form a single, homogeneous truth. homogeneous truth. Yeah, tattva bhaya. Krishna nahi jado gandho. There is no jado gandho. Krishna name also that, same thing. Therefore, if you take shelter of Krishna name, then automatically we can see that gradually our mind fixing towards Krishna. When Krishna's our mind fixing towards Krishna, then our understanding also fixed. All the living being, they are eternal servant of Supreme Lord. The eternal servant of Supreme Lord, Krishna nahi jadogandho. In order to be with Krishna, we are chanting. That is fact. Why? We want to fix our mind. Wherever we are, that's the matter. We may be sannyasis, but sannyasi is not the only one criteria to get Krishna, close to Krishna. No. Sannyasi is not sannyasi on ashram, their preference is there, but if sannyasi is ashram, we are not following the sannyas ashram properly, it will not give you value. If you think the brahmacharya means maintain celibacy. Then hermaphrodite means neuter gender people. They can get Krishna. If we fail brahmacharya life, celibacy life, will allow us to reach Krishna. Then who has neuter gender, they can reach Krishna immediately. So cloth is not that much. Ashram is not that much effective. Effect is this: how much we engage our mind, how much we fix our mind towards Lord's services. That is most important. Pandit, great scholar. So what? Great scholar. If your mind is not fixed towards Lord, is also no value. Scholarliness will finish when if your brain stroke happen, all your memory gone. Brain stroke happen, cerebral stroke. Then vocabulary gone. Anything can gone. So no more vocabulary, no more intelligence, no more shastra, what is stuck in the whole life. It will not work. In your life, you can see. But holy name. So I can give you the most efficient example. My father. Of course, if I say he was a devotee, because I am his son, I may say, but I don't know what devotee level he had. But end of his life, he got cerebral stroke. He forget everything. Only few words he knows. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. He can listen what everybody speaking, but he answer only. If you ask anything, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Only this word. Only a few words. He always remember and is speaking that. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. And whenever he is lying down, He always Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. His right arm was paralyzed. He's not able to chant on the beats, but he's constantly, his mouth say Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. Not full holy name, only Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. So in that way, I realized his mind had been fixed towards Radha Krishna. So in that way, he was no scholar. He never. He's just like a simple person. He was not academically, he got not academic high degree, just simple degree. Simple work. Simple lifestyle. But last 10 years of his life, he only says only 4 words, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. That I saw with my own eyes, although I was in temple. At some time I used to go and see him, and he has a, sometimes he can remember me, sometimes he is not able to remember me. But he says always Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, in this way. So this is the way. This is perfect example. Nama Rupa Guna Leela Ekatattva Bhaya. So as soon as our mind have been fixed towards the Lord, then Nama Rupa Guna Leela Ekatattva. Homogeneous truth. So think about it. Fix your mind. While we are chanting, don't think that where you are, which country you belong to, what education you have, academic education you have, how beautiful you are. No need to think about. Think about always our worshipful Lord, Radha Krishna, and chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. That is our main goal of this spiritual practice, fixing our mind. Our main goal is not our main goal to make a big temple. Because today we say that someone, Manini Devi asking the question, big temple. Our main goal not establish a big temple, huge temple. Our main goal not establish ourselves like a celebrity sannyasis. Like cinema artists, they are doing themselves. They are marketing themselves. We should not focus on that point. Our main point is that how much our mind have been fixed. Anyway, Ajamil, there is a very nice history. Whole life he committed lots of bad karma. But only one good karma he made, that is, he served Lams Rishi one day. One day he served Lams Rishi. Then Lams Rishi, this is long history, I don't like to go through. Tomorrow we can say. Lams Rishi, when he get benefit to get service, means Lams Rishi means he has so much body hair. After eating in the home of Ajamil, so his all body hair fall and he become happy in that way. Then his prostitute, to whom he used to stay with a prostitute, so he was pregnant, he had pregnancy. 4-month pregnancy. Then Loms Rishi says, you have baby boy in his womb. Please keep his name Narayan. In that way, he kept the boy named Narayan. He is the youngest child of Ajamil. Then when Jamraj's messenger with ugly form, subtle manner coming, and he can see, out of fear he called Narayan. When he was calling his son Narayan, then also simultaneously his mind also thinking about Lord Narayan. Therefore, Narayana's 4 messenger, Narayana, 4 syllable, 4 messenger appeared. They kick all the Jamraj's messenger. And then when they look, oh my God, he has no sadhana. He has no sadhana. What to do? Let him stay here in Haridwar. Then after that, Ajamil, from 12 we had sadhana. Then he got perfection. Chit, he became Chit, means spiritually advanced. So we have to do sadhana. Don't think that, okay, I just chant once, I can be delivered, like Ajamil did. No, it is not like that. You have to do sadhana. So don't escape your sadhana. Under any circumstances, practice with your best ability, chanting Hare Krishna Muhammad, whatever your Guru instructing, just follow. Whatever Prabhupada give us instruction, Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur give instruction, Bhaktivinoda Thakur give instruction, we have to follow with our best ability. How much we are able to follow, that much we can get advancement. Hare Krishna. Tomorrow we can meet and talk about